Hello, greats and salutations. Welcome to the next installment of Sherlock Holmes Chapter One, playing on Xbox Series X to get all that 4K 60 FPS goodness. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's we are picking up Iron Coffin. We're almost about ready to complete the game. As soon as we start A Mother's Love, but yeah, I'm looking to finish off these last side deals before, because I guess it's a PNR too. If you point and no return. So we got to knock these out and then hook up the last and final bits for Sherlock's mom.
He's even
But
what
are you guys
losing it may be the
damn,
death
look
of
at this. Let's go ahead and listen in. Oh. Local music teacher has been putting up posters in Central Scalito around St. Clementi's Cathedral, yelling for information about a stolen violin. String theory. Man, got a new case. I don't know if we're ever going to beat this game, to be honest. The cases just keep popping up. It's crazy. It is just crazy. Yeah, we gotta go down and talk to a prisoner. A prisoner. He's being held in the holding cells at the police station. Wonder if he's like all the way down in the like the bad people's, the really bad people that are downstairs. Very well could be. What's the deal here? Really gonna make me have to look all through these cells? Oh, because it'd be my luck that he... Oh, because I don't have a pen, man. So silly.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others.
Wanker. Oh, there's actually some cells down here. Aha. I think we found our man. It's just dark AF down here.
Excuse me, but are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
Oh, let me just do a quick once over on you here, my good man. A focused look. Fashion and fashionable. New threads. Who's got drip? Tight on the finger. A little too much sodium? Drink too much water? I don't know. Recent trauma. Brother's been cracking some skulls, maybe? I don't know. It was around the 40s. That one actually sounds plausible. Basilica is local proprietor of the famous Aurora Capello safe, lock, door, and home security company in Cardano. He's currently being held in police station holding cells as a prime suspect for the death of Niccolo Dedis. Let's go with fashion or methodical. He doesn't seem like an impulsive type to me.
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Much how you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
No. A minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me. I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade it so.
Start at the beginning, please, sir.
Tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal?
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
Who are the customers?
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that
Marvelous.
locks itself. Marvelous indeed.
Simply marvelous.
Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes a dozen times a day for a dozen years. I do not recall.
By the way, you look marvelous.
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met, and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
You must be new to Godona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story, or it was. I fear this horrible event portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection, but if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you. I will endeavor to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
This is true. This is true. They put him down here in the dark place.
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
I am the law. Judge, juror, and executioner. You want justice? I am justice. What's that, Dread? Sylvester Stallone. Judge Dredd. There it is. There it is. It's late, y'all. It's late. I'm pulling another late one.
Mrs. Capello, please.
Play the law. There we go. Let's pin that one.
In the office. The inspector will be here soon.
We got to go check in on his wife. I believe, yeah. Look at John. Already.
It's the perfect time to investigate.
If I wasn't having to save up all my money to buy our stuff back at the banner, I would get you a new outfit. But we can't afford it right now, John. We just can't afford it. It's just how it is. Oh. Okay.
You must be the inspector.
Ooh,
Would you be
pissed.
Augusta Capello?
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that
that's-
strides in?
Angry look. I'm new.
Forgive me, I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
But observe. Gonna say. This girl's got attitude. Uh-huh. Used laudanum recently. Been drinking that liquid courage of the opiate type. I was gonna say, parting gift from 1875. Marks from fidgeting, okay. Let's do it. Pardon me, miss, you're in shock. You might need to drink some more laudanum.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who
She
appreciates
is lit
it.
up like a Christmas
Much as
tree.
I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Tell me about the boogers.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
No, we're gonna keep it going.
Were you familiar with the deceased man found in the safe?
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
Okay.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
Okay.
Please let me rest.
Please, please. Damn, there might be a couch outside, man, so you can, like, sit and chill in a chair. John, what do you got?
Come
to
on,
say?
Sherry. Say, I am the law.
Dude. Oh, yeah, see, there's the chair right there. So, we got to, yeah, Vasily suggests I speak to his employee, Billy Lloyd. Should be at the office of Alder Street in Scalpio. Gotta get outside so we can fast travel. Yeah, and interesting. I wonder those guys that we listened in on, yeah, what their deal was. Pardon me, excuse me. Pull up the map. Let's do it, y'all. That's the goat. Oh.
Nice to see you.
Got a broken cart. Good to see you as well, sir. Okay, I think actually. Talk about having to dodge people. Billy.
Hello there.
Good day, sir. Are you Billy Lloyd?
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me, though, so your secret is safe with me, Sherlock.
You saw the burglar, did ya?
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property?
There, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You regard
Clearly.
you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello. That kind of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded round these parts.
That is funny. Can you describe the burglars?
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost. Too corporeal.
Hold on. She? You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Yes, yes, spare me the sermon.
That's hilarious.
When did the burglary happen?
Oh, after 10 in the evening. I was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. Usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion, when she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office, and...
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
Of course. I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can. I must go and inspect the crime scene. If I have further questions, Mr. Lloyd, I will find you.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be able to keep away.
Right.
Interesting, interesting. John?
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you. Ugh.
Safe combination reminder, Mr. Lloyd. The code to all the safes in the office is 00130500. Nice. In the future, kindly refrain from locking your trousers in our merchandise, or we will have to reconsider your employment. Regards, Mr. Capello.
The best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them. Nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
Strength, security, peace of mind. Tacky.
Well, you know, that's your opinion, good sir.
Alright, I guess upstairs to go. I think we've... Oh, let's go behind that counter, though. Does it open? It does open. The loo. Nothing behind there. Okay, let's go upstairs. Uh-oh. Yoink. Oh. picture. Picture. Oh, I got lots of things going on here. Let's go check this coffee table out. I was gonna say, no way.
The bottle is half empty. A wine, well enjoyed.
Nothing under the table. Look at this, though. Wow, that's crazy.
Recently used, but why would it be here?
True, that's what I was thinking. Business affairs. John, what's your thoughts?
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth.
Cyanide.
Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe.
Convulsing? I don't know.
Bruises, torn nails, bleeding was severe and continued at length.
Oh, he tried to, like, dig his way out of the safe?
Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing?
Rather futile. Ah.
Blood on the safe door could have been left by the victim. What a rotten way to die.
True.
Yeah,
True.
what a shame.
True. I got this jerky here. You talk to the police officer, though? Maybe I don't want to talk to you. Wonder why he just showed up like that. Let's talk to the police officer.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs? Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Oink. Oh, I got a weird one too. Should drop this down by one. Yep. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now we gotta drop that down. Need a bigger negative. Think you saw? Maybe. Yeah, using a control stick, it's a little wonky. And should be able to use this up one. Should get us there. No, good enough. Wait. Hi. Thanks. Get in there. I think we got it. Yoink. See, the foaming around the mouth is a result of light intoxication, most likely from wine. Let's see what Billy's got.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Lloyd. Thank you.
True. Sherlock's not wrong.
Is this code memo still valid?
Oh, yes, it's the same combination code everywhere. It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact, during this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I had to...
Okay, thank you, Billy. Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 Best Curry Recipes book I'm reading. Oh, and we've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
Sherlock's drawing a stick
Interesting,
figure.
thank you.
Oh, puppy dog. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, actually, no.
What can you tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know.
Oh, Mind Palace. Interesting. No Mind Palace. Alright. Ah. Silas note to Augusta. Augusta, we do not have the time today for a chat because of my important client meeting, but I am concerned about your desire to work such late hours. You seemed happy about it, which is why I did not bring it up previously, but perhaps it is best that we have a conversation. I'm sure we can find a different arrangement. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, his employer's a little gone off the deep end. And yeah, Capello was getting ready
The
to...
concert program from 7 years ago. An Augusta La Duca is listed as a harpist in the orchestra.
Interesting.
2 theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Have to respect the classics.
True. Keys. Signor Capello, it has come to my attention that Niccolo Deletti is soon to return to Cadona. We do not know what that means for the future of the Dedi family, but Orazio seems set on staying in Roma. So take that as you will. I wanted to strongly advise you on behalf of the family that you avoid contact with Niccolo. We have no doubt that you will be able to retain your composure even if provoked, but we do not know what Dedis are planning. The Dedis are planning. Be on your guard. The family reputation is at stake. In Boca al Lupo. Dr. Lupo. Okay. That's hilarious. Imagine. Dr. Lupo. Basilio Capello diary. This diary shows Basilio Capello's schedules planned weeks in ahead. There are several noteworthy recent entries. First, a meeting with a detective from several weeks ago, and second, 2 dates labeled with the safe. Yesterday and today.
He clearly needs a better work-life balance.
Ooh, that's not wrong. Heir to the Dedi family returns home. Nicola Dedi, a young heir to the Dedi family business, has returned to Cadona after 12 years of studying and working on the mainland. This coincides with Orazio Dedi's departure to Italy, and hints at the possibility that Nicolo's is intending to take over the family business in Cordona. We'll be watching the situation closely as it develops, and will endeavor to obtain a reaction from Basilio Capello. The Capello and Dedi feud has been in existence for over 200 years, and even though this is an acrimony, has been muted from the past few decades. Some still remember the conflicts of the Gonzalo Dedi and Vittorio Capello era. We are hoping that Niccolo's young mind and Basello's calm business attitude may find common ground. Tune in at 7 to find out.
Well-organized workplace?
Mr. Capello is the best.
Okay, this chap is seriously creepy.
True. I really think actually, yeah, that they were looking to terminate that guy. Oh wow, what the hell just happened? Wow, they got like a porch out here or something like that. That's kind of crazy. It just seriously takes you outside. Looks like some secret stuff. I think I actually got to get back up there. I don't think we're supposed to be out here.
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
True. Let's talk to this dude. The chemical analysis dude.
Oh, actually, no.
Really? I would have assumed for sure actually the chemical analysis would have been the deal.
Do you know anything about these entries?
No. But Mr. Capello is so well organized. I use a different method. Very popular among the Buddhist monks. You create an attic in your mind and...
I'm familiar.
Right,
Keep it
I was about
tidy,
ready to
put
cut
only
him off.
necessary information in, remove unnecessary information regularly.
What? No, it's called an attic. You just stuff it with everything. You never know what might prove helpful someday.
That is profoundly upsetting. Do you know whose keys these are?
Probably Mr. Capello's. Police took him so suddenly. I have the same set, but it's more efficient. Has fewer keys.
So you don't have access to the entire office?
No. Only Mr. and Mrs. Capello have the key to the back door.
Do you know what this note might be about?
I cannot presume to know another's mind, of course, but I think Mr. and Mrs. Capello have been having some familial difficulties, probably due to their lack of children. One of my oldest friends helps couples with their relationship troubles, and he always says...
You don't have to continue.
Right.
He says that to me as well, but I'm perfectly happy to.
No, I insist.
Nice. Let's go ahead and pin that one. Alright, I guess it's just this back door to the office. I shall return the crazy one. Got a cat. Careful. Careful of that cat, John. He falls off there. I don't know, that cat sounds a little asthmatic, doesn't it? Railing dislodged and bent. Oink. What's up with the cat?
Don't forget about the cats in the bushes, Sherry.
That is hilarious, because when we came out here before, let's mention something about cats. That is quite funny. Oh, yoink. I was gonna say, imagine if we found a bunch of kittens here.
The letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern. Passe muraille. Walk through walls in French. Our thief seems rather arrogant.
Yeah, interesting how they incorporated bits of French and Italian in this thing. We're good? Nope, I guess we're not good.
A comprehensive set of lockpicks, recently cleaned with no fresh scratches.
Okay, now we're good. Key evidence collected. All evidence collected. Alright. This is a wrap through here. Push. I guess I would be doing that to myself because, well, John is my imaginary friend.
I'm going to catch the criminal myself. But later.
Add to.
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you. Ugh.